Welcome to the Departure Lounge, where dreams take flight. On this YouTube channel, we're gonna rock the night with Quizzness Jet. We'll challenge your wit and your brain. Mania brings the beauty, it's a fashion hurricane. Battle like the liveries, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, we'll entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Quizzness Jet to Model Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the love race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down. Battle like the liveries, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, we'll entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Quizzness Jet, Model Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the love race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down.
There we go. Huge thank you to our channel member, Flying Barbarian. Alrighty. So hello. Yes. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your Monday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And of course, as always, I'm looking at you. Hope you're well. We are on board tonight. Now, we've done this before, but we've done it with a different variation of the 319. We are using, however, the recently released Fenix Airbus A319 in, of course, the beautiful BEA livery. Problems I have with this one are very, very straightforward. You'll see as I skim back and forth here, you see a little bit of jolt or a little bit of like micro stuttering, whatever. However, a bit like the PMDG, if I go away from it, it sorts itself out a little bit. You see that? See how it's a little bit more smoother, like that? But if I go back towards it, it starts to pick up that stutter, you see? That's the only problem I have with it, and the 321. That's the two problems I have with these aircraft, are literally the fact that I don't know why it does it. I've got no idea why it does it. It doesn't do it for the 320, but it seems to do it for this one. I'm not sure why. get ourselves into the cockpit anyway, where it's a little bit less laggy. There you go. See, smooth, smoother in the cockpit. Not so smooth when you're on the outside. Don't know why. Neither here or there. We're off to Split this evening in Croatia. Flight time tonight is about 2 hours and 10 minutes, so we've got a lot of time to do this evening. Carl's asking, has LHR still got it stuttering? I'll show you. There are moving components at the moment, so again, focus on the plane a little bit. If I go whoop, see a little bit more sort of. You see how it sort of moves a little bit freer? Do you know what I mean? Do you see that? It's a little bit more free. As opposed to, you know, if I go back down. And we're like, okay. So not too bad. And then we go back onto the 319. And then it picks it up. And I don't know why it's doing it. I can't for the life of me wonder why it's doing it. I don't get it with the 320. The only thing I don't get it with is the 320, but it's inside the cockpit. Like I say, look, fine, smooth as anything. Bit of stuff there, but yeah, smooth as anything. Don't know why. Don't know why. Let's get. What we'll do is we'll just we'll get some boarding going, and then we'll say hello to those that are in the chat. So batteries can go on typically. Happy days. I've changed a few settings on my monitor as well, which seem to make it a little bit better, but we should be alright. So external power was on. I don't need any notes for this now because I realised how simple it was to start 320 up. So 319 is no different. We'll pop on the APU. We'll go for some nav lights. Go for some oxygen. We're running on normal, so we're not running with lossless scaling today. I've done a handful of flights without it today, and it seems to be okay. So we'll manage this, I'm sure. So we'll just get the fuel tanks on there. What we'll do is, as well, before we do anything else, is we'll go for a bit of GSX just to kind of get the boarding. We'll get the jetway connected. Donata can deal with this today, why not? Okay. And we can go down to the tablet, we'll just load this up quickly. So there's our flight today, Heathrow to Split. So what have we got passenger wise? Let's have a look. So I'll do this quickly, just get everything ready to go, loaded, etc. And then I'll say hello to everybody in the chat. So we've got 121 passengers today. Cargo wise, we are going to be carrying 3,019 kilos, and we need fuel today of 8,623, so we'll up that by 100 and go 8,723. Happy days. There's all we need to know. We need to know this number so we can apply it. And then what the best thing about the Fenix is we can load the aircraft through GSX, which is what we'll do. So everything will now do what it needs to, so we don't need to press anything else according to GSX. So there we go. The refueling truck is requested. Everything else is doing its own thing. Right, let's say hello to those in the chat. Again, I've not changed sound effects, so they will make a return, I promise. I will get around to it eventually. So going through the chat, bottom to the top. Gemma, evening to you. Carl, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Mark, 176, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Bernice Thompson, evening. Wayne, evening to you. Fizzy, hello to you. Anyone lurking in the background, hello to you. Yeah, come and say hi. Why not? Jim as well. Evening to you, Jim. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the stream. So, as typical, we are going to get some stuttering here at Heathrow. It seems to be the norm. However, it is behaving a little better than normal. So there's always a positive out of that, but it's not perfect. But it's behaving a little bit more normal.
Fuel truck is in position.
So, hope you're all well. Hope you had a wonderful bank holiday.
Please
By the way,
download
where did the bank
app
holiday go?
when your truck arrives and ask to do it.
How is it back to work tomorrow already? I don't understand. I don't understand where the time goes anymore. I really don't. So we've requested the flight initialization, so we can go onto this page here to do that. Gemma says this one was in a week before at Manchester. It's been in recently. Let's see if it crosses over. Please cross over. Please cross over. Please cross over. Yes, happy days. Right, so our flight plan is over, which is good news. Our cost index today is a very cool 43. And we are going to be cruising at 34,000 feet. So we did the A321 on Friday. We are now doing the A319, and you'll have seen the 320 beforehand. But we'll do the 320 again at some stage. But we are going through the Fenix family at the moment. I have no problems with it. It's that what I call PMDG stutter that seems to be languishing over the 321 and 319. I don't understand why it does it. Can't work out why it does it. 320 I've got no issues with. Mark says, is Wayne narrating on behalf of the Departure Lounge? Yes, so if you see the Departure Lounge in the chat, it's not me. I'm not typing. It's Wayne. Wayne is an official team member, so Wayne is doing it via our accounts here. The idea in the end is to get all mods to go underneath the Departure Lounge badge with just doing like your initials and stuff like that, really. So if we're lucky enough, we'll get Kim to do it as well. Just saying. Alright, already forgot the number, so we'll go 54.6. And I'll go for my usual centre of gravity, which is 29.8. We should be fine there. Block fuel today is 8.3. No, it's not. It's 8.6. Let's put that in again. 8.7, because that's what we did. Job done. Cool. Okay, performance-wise, we want... we did get a slightly later rotation than normal when I flew this earlier. So we want 142 for our rotate speed. 147. Beautiful. Sort the flight plan out in a second. Now, what I have done is configured. Oh, this is what's annoying me. I'm trying to swing the aircraft round. It's not doing it. What are you doing, Flight Simulator? Aha! It works. You see now we're seeing passengers actually sitting down at their seats. Who we got as cabin crew today?
Welcome on board.
Oh, it's Susan. Susan's with us today. Everyone say hello to Susan. Looking as happy as ever is Susan. Yeah, GSX have recently
Welcome on board.
updated a lot of the aircraft to get the passengers to actually sit down in their seats. Works on the 777, works on the A300, works on the 320.
This way.
Oh, Susan's doing the flight by herself today. Oh dear. Poor Susan. Okay. Let's sort our flight plan out here.
May I see your boarding pass?
No faffing about in the aisles with bags, though, says Mark. No. So basically, it's a good little addition to have. The 737s have it now as well, where you can have passengers sat down on the flight. It's actually pretty cool because when you're flying and you do look through the windows, it does show the passengers, and it's quite a nice little addition to add to that realism. So we're taking the Maxi 1 Maxi 1 Foxtrot departure out of Heathrow, and then when we get to Split,
May I see your boarding
our
pass?
flight plan gives us a RNAV Yankee 05 approach, and we go in via
Hello.
hello, she says hello. For the Sal 1 Zulu.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. She's very friendly. Hello. Also sounds quite sarcastic on Susan's
May I
front.
see your boarding pass?
Hello.
Welcome on board.
Fucking. Ah, here we go. Here's our favourite dude.
Good evening.
I think the patches would run smoother, I think, if we weren't at Heathrow. But our favourite Viking dude is on board, so we'll get to see him for a while. At least on this flight. He's off to Split today. Dan Graham, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. See, they're all taking their seats.
Good evening.
Hello. Oh, makes me laugh. Right, okay, so let's have a look for discrepancies here.
Good evening.
Oh, we've got one. We're doing well then.
Good evening.
I can't delete it. I don't know what's going on here, but I can't seem to delete stuff. Mark. Susan. Susan is her name.
This way, please.
Beautiful. We love the laggy stuff here at Heathrow. Oh, it's Dave and Colin. Dave and Colin are refueling again. Dave's on the hoses. Colin's out. No, it's the other way around, isn't it? Colin's on the hoses and Dave's at the pump. Happy days, we like that. 48 passengers down, 121 to go on this A321. If I show you just very quickly, you'll see what I mean if we zoom into the windows. Can you see movement? If not, I'll go there. Oh look, there we go, we got faces. See? See that? See if I can find the Viking dude here. Gosh, oh god, they're scary from looking at the outside. It's almost like their faces don't seem to want to work, but you can see passengers are sat ready to go. Now what's quite fascinating as well is, apart from the fact that you can see him. That's not the Viking, is it? No, he's on his tablet, look. He's loving that tablet. Looks cool, right? So yeah, the fascinating thing is that when we take off, you'll see some of these windows actually the window blinds get put down. So some of them will have their blinds put down, which I think is a nice little touch again. Just hello, what's going on here? Who's on tablets today then? Who's on their tablet? Someone's on the tablet then. There, who are you? You see how she's reading the in-flight entertainment though? See that there? Oh god, there you go. Can you see the book? I know it's sideways, so apologies. See that? It's pretty cool, right? He's also reading a magazine there. Tell you what else is quite interesting. This little girl here. You see it already? Little girl there is playing on the Switch. How cool is that? I've never noticed this before. I didn't notice it earlier. I just saw the passenger jumping on and then that was it. But the detail is pretty epic. So the little girl there is on the Switch. We've got more people reading books and everything else. He's drinking a can of pop. Or we'll call it council pop. I don't know what he's drinking though. He's drinking something. Looks like a can of Coke to me. I'm not entirely sure he should even have that on board. But Susan's at the front welcoming everyone on board. Let's see if we've got anyone else that's... got a few seats that aren't taken yet. There they all are. Look how weird that is. Look how creepy they are. Look at how creepy they are. What are you doing, sir? That's right, I saw you. What are you doing? Oh, you're on your tablet too. There's another little boy there on the Switch, also playing. He must be playing the same game as the girl. What game is that? Points if anyone can tell what game that is. It looks like... Is that Zelda? Why does that look like a Zelda? Is that Mario Kart? It is, isn't it? Looks very Mario Karty, I should say. So there you go, level of detail is pretty cool. But we're in for a decent sunset this evening. Apologies for the fact that it's stuttering. That's the aeroplane doing that, because the rest of Heathrow is looking okay. Beautiful light though. Look at that. David says, "Can we get the girls' tablet? We need to. Can we get the girls' tablet to show Gartic phone? Maybe not a great idea if on Lufthansa. Yeah, probably not a good idea at all, really. But." But the stutter is because of the aeroplane, not the fact that we're at Heathrow. So there you go, nice little details and everything else for you. So everyone knows, yeah. So that's the GSX updated stuff. With the passengers. A Rogue Austrian and SAS presence at T5. Yeah, don't be fooled by the the parking stuff here. That's all just sort of weirdly aligned. Every time I fly from Heathrow, I'm always at this gate on the flight sim. Always at this gate in particular. But I fear for the departure and everything else. I fear that it's going to be quite laggy. I think once we're away though from Heathrow, it should be okay. But we might get away with it. Carl saying it looks like Disney Speedstorm. Ah, do you remember that? Do you remember when we tried to play that and realised that no one could play it because we weren't on the same levels and all that rubbish?
Hello.
Susan's greeting the customers. Hello. With a best London accent. Cool, blimey, me old mucker. Hello.
Welcome on board.
But evening to David. Evening to anyone watching in the background. Come and say hi. If you are watching.
Good evening.
Wayne says Sonic Racing kicks arse. So good that it kicks double arse. over that.
Hello.
Arse. Ah dear. Right, anyway, new schedule. If you're part of the Facebook group, new schedule has gone up. For the week.
Good evening.
Battle with the Liveries return. No, it shouldn't do, should it? No, you're right. I've misjudged it. It's not Battle of the Liveries. I've put the schedule out, but it's not Battle of the Liveries at all. So ignore me. If you want to take part of it, by the way, if you want to take part in it, coming up in 2 weeks' time now, feel free to get in touch. And if you want to be part of the quiz, may I suggest that if you want in on the quiz and you've been waiting for a particular time to join the quiz, September 15th is probably going to be the one, because we have a very special guest joining us for the quiz, and I'm super excited to have this person joining us for the quiz. So if you want in, September 15th is a good time to do so. And I will write people's names down as well, so I don't forget, because I'm normally very good at forgetting.
Welcome on board.
But yeah, if anyone else also wants to take part in the thing,
Good evening.
the Battle of the Liveries in 2 weeks' time, do feel free. This Sunday is a bit of a free show. We obviously skipped doing Model Mania last night because there just wasn't anything to kind of really noteworthiness to kind of report on Model Mania, so we decided to skip Model Mania. We were going to be doing the AEW all-in watch-along, but in the end, by the time I went live, we were already halfway through the first match, and I lost my motivation to do it. Excellent show, but I lost my motivation to do the watch-along, so that's on me.
Welcome on board.
So we should be in for a lovely departure out of Heathrow. Should be in for a lovely sunset as well. Gemma says games night again on Saturday. Absolutely.
Good evening.
Yes, so games night on Saturday coming. We are doing GeoGuessr this time as well. Everyone likes a bit of GeoGuessr after the success of Gartic Phone once again. And David upsetting
This way, please.
everybody with his drawings. Yeah, GeoGuessr will calm us all down, I think. Oh, dearie me. Good times. Quite enjoyed that. Right, we are going to be good for push. So if we... Oh, we haven't even got the bleed on yet, so we'll do that. So if we get the beacon light switched on, everything should then start to click in place for us. And it will request pushback for us already. I've just seen it from David, and I had to reread what Wayne had put. Yeah.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yes. I dread to think what Wayne's been tasting too. Right, anyway. So, passengers are in place, as we've already seen. Why have we got so much fuel on board?
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Why have we got so much fuel on board? Why have we loaded in with 17,000 kilos of fuel? What's going on? What's happened there? We don't need that much fuel. Can I change it from here?
Locking gear.
I think I can. What do we want it down as? We want it as... That should do it. I don't understand why it put that much in. You saw me type it, right? You literally saw me type it in.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Release parking brakes, please.
Oh, fuck me. What's going on here now? Why have we got this in there? Fucking hell, what's going on here? Why have we got 3,000 in there now? That won't even get us to split.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
What I wanted was 8,600 kilos.
Release parking brakes, please.
The fuck is it putting like... No. Upwards, please.
Release parking brakes, please.
Shut up.
Release parking brakes, please.
Right, 9,000 kilos. That will do.
Release parking brakes, commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Why did it... I don't understand. Impatient dispatch. I know, right? I didn't even press for a 17,000, so where the fuck did they get that from? Right, so we should be okay to actually start the engine, so let's do that. Happy days. Right, engine 2 starting. Bloody crazy. Right, let's get engine 1 going as well.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
It's the problem with Heathrow, it's all just very laggy at the moment. We should get a nice sunset as well, which is looking pretty good.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Not confident about this takeoff, I'm really not. Don't do Heathrow often, but there's a good reason why I probably don't do it with such a frame rate heavy plane at this point. Flying a 320 though was absolutely fine getting out of Heathrow when I was doing it the other day, so I don't understand why this is kicking up a fuss.
Unlocking gear.
So, we are just waiting now for... There we go, so power is now generated over to the engines, so we can go up to the top. But we'll do it via our keyboard.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Let's get rid of the APU.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Get our taxi lights turned on. Let's go for no smoking. We don't want our passengers lighting up a doozy. Let's have a look at her from the outside. There's a rogue plane there just doing its thing. So we should get a bit of sunset as we leave Heathrow. I'm just going to go into full screen mode here. Alright, have a good trip. We can take our parking brake off right now. We can also, whilst we were waiting, we can put up the armrest. We can turn on the predictive wind shear and the TCAS system. Turn that baby on there. Happy days. Right, that is us. Okay, so we're already moving. We're moving under our own power. Like I said, I'm not confident with the takeoff because you are already seeing the results. This is not smooth. Heathrow never is. And I long for the day that Heathrow becomes smooth. So I've not touched the throttle. This is literally moving under its own power, which shows you how powerful the engines are on the 319. Or how light we are, because that's obviously how we are moving. Okay, right, turn. Let's see how this works. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, it did not like that. Holy shit. Yeah, it is not liking this. Also, you can see just here, it's the attack of the planes once more. God. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, Heathrow is not smooth, and I don't know why I picked Heathrow to go out of. Personally, I have no idea why. But yeah, I'm dreading the takeoff. I'm not going to lie. If it's like this, I'm absolutely fucking dreading it. This is real interesting. If you remember our if you remember our virtual plane spotting stream from Heathrow, you'll see the attack of the planes. That is exactly what you're seeing. Those lights you can see, that's that. Remember, it goes into that bunch of aeroplanes. Oh, there's a 380 takeoff there. Beautiful, very nice. But once we're out of Heathrow, it should be absolutely fine. Also, I spy a Korean 747. Is it just as laggy on the outside? Yeah, just a little bit. Long for the day that I get a PC that fucking works better than this shit. Fucking can't stand it. Can't stand the lag. David, yes, 27 right is what we're going off on today as well. Provided we get there without all the stuttery mess. Whoa! No, stop. This is what I mean. The stutter is not allowing the airplane to play ball. Fucking Heathrow. It's every flight sim game has it. It's really irritating. X-Plane has it. Flight Simulator X had it. I don't know what the problem with like London is, why they can't make London a bit more kind of manageable. Yeah, all of that there in front is all aeroplanes that you won't see now because I've zoomed all the way in. But you see all the oh god, all the lights here that you'll see up here. There we go. They look like stars. They're not. They're not. Not stars at all. They're aeroplanes that the traffic add-on has decided to have a bit of a meltdown once again. Dave says, I've never seen an A319 do donuts before. The steering is very sensitive on these Fenix aircraft. Also, the app that I would normally get the flights from for you lot to vote for has decided to update itself and then break, meaning it doesn't give me a full host of routes or anything else like that to kind of go off of. However, last night I found a new one, so we're going to, rather than pick a region, I will just pick 4 routes that I quite like the look of from all over the world, and then I'll put them into a poll, and then we will decide what we do from there. So yeah, that there is the traffic add-on having an absolute meltdown. I don't see this at any other airport except for Heathrow, and I don't know why it does it. So don't ask. I don't know why it does it. Lee Class, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We're sort of dealing with some UFOs, so we don't have to worry about waiting for them to land. I think we should be pretty much next out here. Once we get out of Heathrow, everything will be fine, so I'm not too bothered. But it's just frustrating because I just want Heathrow to work properly. It does when I don't fly the Fenix aircraft into Heathrow or out of Heathrow, but when I do, it does not behave. So I long for a PC that I can just jump on and not have to worry about not having to do Heathrow because it lags or stutters or whatever else. It's more of a stutter. So yeah, takeoff is not going to be fun. But yeah, the whole time we've been taxiing, we haven't moved the throttles up at all. This has all been under our own power. We've not moved the throttles up. We've not done anything to change the throttle. We've just been moving under our own power on idle. God help this takeoff, honestly. God help it. Right, let's see if we can get out of Heathrow before the army of UFOs come in. Fucking lag, look at this shit. See, if I fly any other aeroplane, this doesn't do this. It's deeply frustrating. Deeply frustrating. Can we do a turn and burn? Yes, we can. I think we've got plenty of time. So whilst all the aircraft in there are taking their sweet ass time, we'll put the parking brake on just for a second. We'll get the landing lights turned on. In fact, what we'll do is as well, we'll get the panel lights a little brighter. Landing lights on, strobes on. Let's get out of a very stuttery Heathrow. I'm going to... Fuck off. What's... Here we go. Right, going to turn the sound up, microphone off. Enjoy the sounds of the Fenix A319 as we turn and burn out of Heathrow. Here we go. We did not make it. we did not make it, so we're going to let all of this go ahead. Oh my good god. So this is the traffic add-on having a massive meltdown. Okay, of which we are clear. So, yeah, the traffic add-on's having a right good meltdown. So, yeah, fly the Valkyries. Let's go. Right, enjoy the sounds of the 319. Here we go. God help us on this takeoff. There's nothing more annoying than when you want to do a flight and the flight sim is just not behaving. Whether it's the fact it's London or whatever, I don't know. I did a flight again, I've just been chucking tests at this flight sim like all day today. I flew into London City with the 220 and it worked fine. But the Fenix is yeah, it's suspect at this point. I'm hoping there's an update that changes it and makes it a little smoother. I know some people have not been getting any issues with it either. But it does frustrate the piss out of me because I'm like, I want a PC that fucking works properly. Miss the days of just the flight sim being so smooth. I don't know if it, again, I don't know if it's just the fact that I'm getting that Fenix fucking stutter now, or whether it's literally the fact it's just London. I don't know what it is, but it is boiling my piss. I don't know what it is. It ruins the streams. So yeah. So I mean, I'll showcase it either anyway, but like it boils my piss that London just seems to fucking lag so much every time. But you don't get this in like New York or whatever. It's just, it annoys me. See, it's just, you see the lag there, look. You see like how it's not silky smooth. I've had it silky smooth before, but it just doesn't. Baffles me. Absolutely fucking baffles me. Because look, if I go away from the 319, everything's just, I mean, it's a little bit more smoother, right? But the moment you attach yourself back to the 319, that starter kicks in. Why is my PC doing that? I don't know. I can't tell you. I cannot physically tell you why my PC's doing it. And it's annoying. Anyway, we're off to Split. It should be fine once we're out the London sort of area. Gatwick in the background there. And then if we zoom in to the windows, not that much. Oh, maybe no one's got the shades down this time. Just annoying, that's all it is. But it's not like it's high textures either, so I can't work out, cannot work it out. Alright, let's go climbing. To cruise. Rob, evening to you, says, in boiling piss steaks, are we talking price of printer cartridges or Tassimo coffee pods? Well, I don't do coffee, so mine would probably be in the case of printer cartridges. Also saw Lewis from London Plane Sport, and hello to you. Hope you are doing well. Welcome, welcome. So I'm so fearful for the landing and stuff in this Fenix. The 321 was okay, but like when I'm not streaming, it's alright. I need a new PC. Simple fact of the matter, I need a new PC. Can I afford one? Absolutely not. I'm not that fearful. I think well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, there's no point me even using lossless scaling because you don't see the effects of it, as I found out. So there's just no point. No point me trying to use anything. I might as well just stick with the base sort of version of the game. See? Look at that, look. I can't move the camera now because it's... Do you know what I mean? It's just... Sim stuck. It'll come back in a minute. Give it a minute. We'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Gotta love the flight sim. I've had this PC for a while. It needs upgrades to it, or I just need a brand new one built. But even then, I'm still looking at a stupid amount of money. It's a little better now. Just no fun. Do you know what I mean? It's like, for me, it's just no fun trying to run a stream with a PC that's not fucking working properly. Ugh, never mind. It just takes all the fun out of it. Never mind. Never mind. I'll try and pick myself up. I'm just a little bit like flat deflated by this whole sort of thing. Like the Fenix is fine. It's not an issue. It's the fact that if I had a PC that could fucking run it, it'd be ideal. So it's just deeply, deeply frustrating, and I'm a little bit sort of flat because of it. Lewis is a bit like it. It's a bit like it, yeah. Hi Santa. Hello Santa, it's me again. Still waiting for that PC you promised me 2 years ago. I don't understand what the so I mean it's just not smooth. Like that's fine, but it's not like it's not silky smooth. And I see other people like streamers and stuff that have PCs that can pretty much go fucking anywhere they like really on the flight simulator, and it not gonna lie, makes me want it. Makes me generally want a brand new PC, and I know I need a new PC, or I need upgrades to my current one in order for it to work properly. However, they don't come cheap, and they're also not free either. So money is a must. Cheers, Jim. Appreciate that. Jim says, "Dear Mr. Young Whittle, who are you trying to kid by saying you've been a very good boy? I've seen your streams. You're fooling nobody. Regards, fucking Santa." I like the fact that Santa just signs himself off as fucking Santa. Rob says, guessing it's not Galaxy Chocky Bar Smooth, more like the cheapo 10p coins chocolate you get at Christmas. It's more like a Lion Bar Smooth sort of thing. And now Volantis had a fucking meltdown too. I honestly give up. I'm that deflated by the lag and whatever else, or whatever you want to call it, stutter and everything else. And now Volantis had a fucking meltdown as well. I honestly give up. Whoa, why did that come up twice? Lewis, coming up with 15 months of the Members Lounge, says, woohoo, 15 months, here's to more. Thank you for your continued support. If anyone has any milestones just like Lewis, chuck them in the chat. They'll get read out on the screen. No, I mean, we're going to go into a nighttime landing here with the aircraft. I mean, to be honest, it's not horrendous now, so it's probably London. Problem is, I just want it to be able to work at every place. and just be so smooth and just not give me fucking problems. You know what I mean? Goodness me. Darren Graham coming up with 14 months in the Members Lounge says, what can I say? Just a great community of people. That's what I like. I like that we've got a great community of people and everyone else. Yeah, thank you for your continued support as well, Darren. Obviously, much appreciated. It's alright. It's fine. Lee Class gifting one Departure Lounge membership. Thank you very, very much. Rob says, could be worse. PC could be French. It would probably have run up the white flag and surrendered by now. Possibly. The white screen of death. Says Lewis. I think it's just the fact that, like, earlier I flew the 737 and it ran like a dream. So it's kind of on the flip side to that. It's just so deflating when, you know, I just want this to be so silky smooth and not have to sit there and moan about shit. Jim says PC is French. Keeps going on strike as much as Heathrow. Keeps going on strike as it. Oh, sorry. Keeps going on strike as it hates Heathrow. I think it just hates London in general. And now the fucking table trays come out. What's the matter with you? Get a light on here, just to sort of. Fucking tray tables come out. Thank you. Then where would the fun be? Says Lewis. Okay, Volanta's back at least. Okay, so let's go for a route for Thursday because we're going to do flights in Thursday. And let's see where it comes up with. So we're not doing regions or whatever else. We're just going to do flights from all over the world and just see where they come up with. No, Lewis, her name's Susan. Susan today. Susan is the one. Susan is her name. Wayne is flipping trains tomorrow. Yes. So much so, he did tell me what the route was, but I can't remember. Sorry. Yeah, no. Yeah, do you know what? It does feel like it's Tuesday today. Forgive me. Wednesday he's doing it. Sorry. Wednesday he's flipping trains. Tomorrow is a watch along of the League Cup second round, which is Watford-Plymouth for us tomorrow. It's a shame you can't do like joint multiplayer on the train stuff, because watching Wayne and Lewis try and work out trains and stuff, I think would be great fun. Yeah, we are really confused by the bank holiday, says Lee. To me it feels like a Sunday, but obviously 4-day week always seems to be the worst thing, because it just seems to go a little bit longer than necessary, I always find. Or it feels longer than it should be. Jim. Oh dear. I mean, it's true. Rob says bank holiday is like the old Ariston ads of old. Only folk of certain vintage will get it. On and on and on like Ariston. I say nothing. Give me a sec. Right, let's just I'm still saying nothing. Still saying nothing. I'm just letting you guys. I see it, and I'm having a good giggle. Right, here can be 4 routes for Thursday. This seems to be a lot easier to do. A hell of a lot easier. Lewis has made an authentic chow mein. They managed to get MSG. Uncle Roger, be proud for you. I'm a very, very happy nephew. Uncle Roger will be proud. 100% for you. Right, so route for Thursday. San Francisco to San Diego, Paris to Hanover, Nuki to Edinburgh, or Tokyo Haneda to Nagasaki. For one of those, please. So we've got an hour and 20 minutes remaining on our flight. We are currently over Paris at the moment. For you, Uncle Roger, be proud. Yeah, not sure, Rob. Not overly sure. To be fair, I've been so caught up with a lot of things, I've not actually seen any of his videos at the moment, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. So one of those routes, please. This will be Thursday. We'll also have to pick one for Friday. I'll leave it running for a little bit longer. If you haven't voted yet, make sure you do. Cool. Alright, let's see what you got. So, let's end the votes. We're going to be doing Newquay to Edinburgh on Thursday. Can you guess what we're going to use? That's the next thing. Can you guess what we're using on Thursday? – So we're using, yeah, so there's the Dash 8, no, there's no Dash 8 unfortunately. Nor is there an Embraer 145, which is a bit shit. 320 no, ATR no. There's a spanner in one's works. Not the ATR. We've written the ATR off completely because it does not want to work. So what could I possibly be using in its place? Would you like to see what I'm using in its place? There you go. That's what we're using in its place. Ba-ba! The ugly shed. Bit of a nostalgic throwback for Thursday. Fuck a friendship. It's a good shout, actually. Been meaning to bring that to the streams. Might do that on Friday. But boom! Shorts 330. That's what we're using on Thursday. As we fly that one from Newquay to Edinburgh. So the real flight is about an hour. I think this might take a little longer. But that is what we have got for Thursday. Do you want to pick Fridays? Fuel stop in Manchester, 7 hours, says Jim. I'd say about 7 hours. We'll be starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we'll get to Edinburgh by 9 o'clock Wednesday night, the following week. So a whole week. Real world ops, don't you know? Do you want to should we pick Friday's flight as well while we're here? If I can get the schedule done then. Shall we? Shall we do it? Let's do it. Friday. Okay. Let's go. Okay, right, let's pick Friday's flight while we are here. If you're enjoying the stream so far as well, do feel free to drop a like on this on the stream. It does help us out immensely, more than I think you realise. Okay, right, forgive me for the silence. I am still a little bit like flat from the stream. I'm trying to pick myself up as well. Let's see what we can do here. Right, so Friday. Okay, there's one. Alright, so let's know what you've been doing over the bank holiday, and more importantly, as always, what did you have for your tea, please? Well, I see who's had the most exotic dinner this evening. So Mark's been in Paris Very nice. Hope you had a wonderful time. David. Don't think I should even ask about that. Yes, Brazilian curry, there we go. I was gonna say. I was gonna say. Gemma made a tight red curry for her tea. Wayne's had a day of testing, more testing today. Oh, sorry, this is over the bank holiday. Testing, more testing today, and downloading this whole day. He also had for tea sausages, breaded mushrooms, and curly fries. David says, good lord, that statement could have been taken the wrong way. Depends which one. And Wayne says, can't beat an air fryer mashup. Carl also says, day's been good, been very chilled and relaxing, which is strange for a bank holiday. Are you normally a lot busier? Is that what it is? Rob says, I need to stop eating odd shit from the freezer. 2 fish fingers and 3 potato waffles. Had to top up with kids' chicken dippers. Can't go wrong with chicken dippers though. I'm all for it. Normally rushed off my feet on a bank holiday, says Carl. But to take it as a good thing that you weren't then, I suppose. Nice to kind of just chill and relax. Wayne's asking where Lewis gone. Is he still at the station trying to start the train up? Shots. Oh, well and truly fired. Oh god. No. No! Wrong one. My bad. Carl says, chilled, watched Lewis's stream, then played Wii Sports most of the afternoon. Lovely. David says, just a thought, if a hotel room has a smart TV and is already signed in on the YouTube app, is it acceptable to subscribe to lots of really odd channels on their account asking for a friend? Does sound like something I would do. So no. It's not weird. Rob says Wayne has become an honorary jock of late and been evened up, chip on both shoulders. Everyone is getting it in the neck. No one is safe with Wayne. Definitely not. There's a couple of weird channels, David, if you wanted to randomly subscribe to them. UK based, obviously. You know the ones. Excuse me. 3 days of not sleeping well is actually starting to take its toll. Yeah, Gemma, my thoughts are exact. Very much along the lines of, here we go again. They're starting to kick off. Almost feel like it's too much power. Too much power for Wayne. Lewis says, David, I hear there is a very good chap who does live streaming at London City today. He might be a good one to sub. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Well, I didn't know Lee Class was live streaming. There's my shots fired. Set yourself up for that one. If you listen carefully, you can hear that shots are fired from left, right and centre, like pew pew pew. Take cover, everybody. Friendly fire is upon us. No one is safe tonight. Absolutely not. Pew pew, motherfuckers. Jim's well and truly with it with the shots fired. Easy, son. Bloody ready for bed, I am already. Oh, David, no words. No words, David. Let's keep an eye out for a sub from an Indonesian teenage boy and a fan of astronomy from Peru. Wayne says, you tip one train and it sticks like glue. I thought my local station needed a refurbishment, so I'm real life. That's happening right at this moment at Darlington Station. Yo, Frank, what's up? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Right, route for Friday going in now. We've got Recife to Uberlandia, Oran to Lille, Beijing to Chengdu, or Tokyo Haneda to Miyako. One of those, please. David says, I'm in London in a couple of weeks and in an impish mood. There's an electrical box in the Hatton Cross area that is getting a sticker. It doesn't want one, but tough. That's how it goes at Heathrow. You want to get a sticker of their channel logo and pop it on there, that'd be ideal. But got my permission, so you're all good. Yeah, Lewis says you can't make it up, Jim. You got on a train and Wayne flips it, you get the replacement bus service and Wayne crashes it. Shots well and truly fired. Oh yo. David says, has to be Recife given my newfound status as a Brazilian lover. The less said about that, the better, I think. Don't need to increase my climb, it's there. Yeah, no shit. Again, not confident with the landing, if it's going to fucking lag at this point. Has the bar at the top of the screen frozen? It has, absolutely has. There we go. We've got 46 minutes remaining on this flight. Lewis says he sounded like Uncle Roger's brother, clear of conflict. For you. Alright, so Friday. Friday, we've got ourselves a lovely little flight. So let's show you what we're doing Thursday. So a reminder, obviously, Newquay to Edinburgh on the shorts 3:30 from Logan Air. And Friday, there you go, we're on board the 787-8. And we'll be taking off from Tokyo Haneda, going over to Miyako. Rob says Wayne primary tin supply to Frey Bentos. Blob Job takes care of the horse filling. Then tell you it's steak, but it ain't. Lewis, I have. Yes, I know exactly why he has been, because apparently there was a joke made during one of his stand-up routines that actually got him banned. Cool, just updated the schedule with the 2 flights we've just seen get voted for. Lovely job. Yeah, he's been banned for a while. Like I say, there was a joke he made in his routine. I think it was made something about Taiwan, I think. But yeah, it was dreadful. It's a dreadfully timed joke, but got him banned. So, hands up, everybody, who is not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow? Only because I know what my day consists of. I'm not looking forward to it. Right, if you can just bear with me. Just setting up the thumbnail for tomorrow. Carl's off till Wednesday, lucky bastard. He says, I've just got over a week at work and on leave for a couple of weeks, very nice. And Lewis also not back there too. Wow. Fuck yourselves. Not jealous at all, clearly. Obviously very jealous, but shh. We say nothing. I just know what my day's consisting of tomorrow, and I can't be bothered. Don't sound jealous at all. Absolutely no. Absolutely not. Not jealous. Not jealous at all. I've got a couple of weeks left to use until the end of the year for myself. So I'm just setting up the thumbnail for tomorrow. Lewis, is only a week until those bloody kids are back. 6 weeks of bliss. Not down here, ain't. Not down here. We're all counting down the days. We're like, it's only a week left. Only a week left until the roads go quiet again. And we can claim our land back from the tourists and God knows what else. We're not huge fans of tourists down here. We're actually far from it. There've been nothing but bloody stupid nowadays. This summer, it's been fucking horrendous. Clogged up the roads. There's been more smashes on the road than I think any other year that I can think of. It's just an insane amount of carnage. And I think that's probably the best way of putting it for this summer. It's just been pure carnage of just usual summer holiday shit. Thanks, Rob. Darren says Emmett. Proud to be an Emmett. I love it down here. Jim says it's the bloody idiots in SUVs towing their fucking caravans around. They should be made to take the equivalent of a HGV test. I totally agree. The way that half of those fucking caravans swerve as well is ridiculous. Carl said you get a break from the tourists until the October half term. Please don't remind me. Cool. Right, thumbnail done for tomorrow. Beautiful stuff. Don't forget, of course, you can support the channel in multiple ways this evening. You can donate via Super Chat, Super Stickers, Ko-fi, or via gifting memberships if you fancy a go at membership roulette. Failing that, of course, you can take the free option, which of course is to leave a like on the stream. It does cost you absolutely nothing. Nope, we are still stuttering heavily. Cool, cool. And because we haven't visited outside yet for a while, it's now going to freeze my PC. Whoa! What the fuck? Yeah, no point trying to show outside because you can't see anything. That fucking tray table. Lee's won tonight's game of roulette. You did. Jim says used to work in a local holiday / caravan site. Hilarious watching some of the clowns trying to reverse a caravan onto a pitch. David says, is it still a big thing to buy a crap old van and convert it into a camper, then spend all summer drowning people in Instagram photos of the sunset while hanging out the back of a 20-year-old Transit? I'm so glad you added Transit at the end of that. So glad you added Transit. Could have been tranny. I mean, it could have been anything, David. Could have been anything with you. Absolutely anything. Wayne says we've got our busiest time of year coming up. Winter brings its different challenges, especially in the mental health and housing departments. Repairs triple. Although, admittedly, I did pass the other day a camper van, Volkswagen, that had a bar literally in the back of the thing, so you could see all the types of booze he had on board and everything. I thought that was quite smart. Where are we at the moment? We're just coming off the coast of Venice, or the coast of Italy rather, with Venice to our north. YouTube apparently is not receiving enough video. This is another thing I get fucking annoyed at. I'm assuming everything's fine on the buffering front. Jim says vans and old buses / coaches get converted. Gemma says all good, happy days. Carl says there's a guy on YouTube that drives an old Routemaster that he's converted into a travel bar. Yeah, it's all becoming all the rage. David says the Vauxhall Combo is popular at Christmas time with all the dwarfs in Panto saving money for accommodation costs. Oh David, never change. Never change, honestly. I read that thinking it was genuine. Turns out it was not. Alright, so we are 20 minutes away from touching down into Split. Despite the performance issues and everything else, hopefully you have enjoyed this one. I'm also aware I've not been very chatty. I am honestly drained of energy. I need to go to bed. can we also just take a quick nod in a direction, please, of obviously today's sad news of the passing of Sven-Göran Eriksson. The chap who gave England one of their best nights, beating Germany 5-1 in Munich, to the point where he had a song named after him. So if it's okay with you, because we are obviously doing football watch-alongs and everything else, I'd quite like to just play this song. To kind of pay tribute to Sven-Göran Eriksson. But just while we are going to think about descending, we're just going to pay our tribute. I'm going to mute my mic and just pay our quick tribute and respect to Sven-Göran Eriksson, who passed away today, with the song that Bellen Sperling made just for him. So here we go, enjoy. That's on my phone. Why is it on my phone? Alright, here we go. Try again. For Sven.
Germany, England is off and underway in the Olympic Stadium in Munich. Come on, England. Let's get straight away and away from the grid in top gear.
Sven-Göran Eriksson. He's got Jimmy Savile-Secker, so where'd he get a lovely girlfriend? He tried so many players for the Hollow game.
How do you forget Collymore?
The say is insane.
Michael Owen levels it up for England on 12 minutes in Munich. What a start to the season for Michael Owen.
Sven-Göran Eriksson. He's a lovely geezer, but don't forget that he's from Sweden. Up front there's Michael Owen, and Heskey, that's his pal. We should shave off Seaman's tash and cut his ponytail. Seaman, your hair is in a right up state. All you need is a Mark 1 escort and a sovereign ring, mate. What a Wally David looks, his hair will have to go, cause he's a cross between Burt Reynolds and Peter Stringfellow.
Gerrard from range, powers the shot. What a goal, Steven Gerrard! Oh, it was brilliant! Steven Gerrard, the future of England football!
Rudy von Life. Vorsprung technique or something around now. Little Michael Owen, he put 3 past Ollie Cole, and Ollie must have cried his eyes out down the Autobahn.
This is Owen! He's driven it in! What a start to the second half! Oh, this is birthday, Christmas, New Year's Eve, all rolled into one. England are 3-1 up. Owen clean through here. Owen on a hat-trick for England. Michael Owen! Hat-trick hero!
Sven-Göran Eriksson. He's a lovely geezer, but don't forget that he's from Sweden.
Linker's got a bad head, he's got a headache, he's going off on the far side. I know from O-level German what the actual word is for Thomas Linker's headache. It's called Michael Owenitis.
Oliver Kahn. Eyes wide, right, here, foot, that's 5 in German.
Scores, has Heskey on the edge of the box. Eamon Heskey in on goal. Out comes Kahn. Heskey! England have gone nap in Munich.
German line. Winston Churchill would be proud as he put up the victory sign. Stevie, 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 Stevie Gerrard.
Hey, see you later. See you later. Oh, Gerrard has nutmegged her man for knocking it around with toying with showboating with Germany.
Stevie, 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 Stevie Gerrard. He might be my man, Brazilian weather. We could play that Jordan with a jelly bags. When we win the World Cup, shoot out man for the lads.
Michael Owen, what a hero, what a night, and what a turnabout in England's fortunes.
Sven-Göran Eriksson.
Sven-Göran Eriksson has breathed new life into England. What a turnaround in 12 months.
Sven-Göran Eriksson.
Sven-Göran Eriksson.
He's a lovely kisser. Don't forget the kiss from Sweden.
So our little tribute there to Sven-Göran Eriksson, who passed away earlier today. For the wrestling fans among us as well, Jim in particular will know exactly who I'm on about. There has been a report made that Sid Vicious, or Sid Justice, or Psycho Sid, under his many ring names, also passed away today as well, within the last sort of hour or so. Go away. Yes, so lots of things, lots of sad news coming from today. But we will now continue to descend as we descend for Split. Yeah, Big Sid Jim, Psycho Sid. Only the wrestling fans will know who he is. So look at our route here into Split. Looks fairly straightforward. So let's see if we can get our there we go. So we've got 3,000 feet. So we've just had a blue line go up the screen there. That's going to mark where we get to 3,000 feet, so we should be pretty much on the descent from now. Don't feel confident with this landing, I really don't. Yeah, Jim, I know. I didn't think he was that old either. So yes, lots of sad news coming out from today, and Volanta has again decided to have a fucking meltdown. Bloody hell. Carl has awesome tribute to Sven. So that song was made, the original was done, and then they made the Munich remix, which is what you just heard. And then they also did the 2002 World Cup version. but the Munich remix is probably the better one. Carl says it's been a very chilled evening with plenty of laughs. Gemma says it's also been definitely needed after a stressful day today. Just, yeah, I think I can only apologise that it hasn't gone as smoothly with the frame rate as I would have actually hoped. But you live and learn. Lee says I've enjoyed tonight. I will be going off to bed as soon as I'm back to Stratford tomorrow. No problem at all. I think once we're landed and once the replay's done, I'm going to bed as well. I'm absolutely rinsed. I'm shattered. Absolutely shattered. Plus I've got a busy day tomorrow. But hopefully we can rescue it with the landing. Fingers crossed. 10 minutes out. Oh, get out. Has Volanta crashed again? Give up with it. Volanta's just crashing tonight. I don't understand why. And also our tray table has been extended once more. Oh god. Everything about this stream that could go wrong has gone wrong. Just got to try and save it now with the landing. Welcome back, Lewis. Wayne says snap. None other than the few hours watching BTCC Sunday. I have not stopped this weekend. Yeah, Volanta's crashed. For fuck's sake. Okay, right, we're back and we're pretty much there. So splits, coming up. We are 55 nautical miles away. Thank you to everyone that's watched this evening and persevered with the performance issues. Get the replay app on as well. I'm not expecting the replay to run smooth. See what we can do with it, I guess. Right, let's bring that speed. Back now to 270. That's while we keep descending here. You're just about there, actually. That's the moon. That's the moon there. That's interesting. Wayne says, looks like summer's not over yet, just seen apparently we're getting a heat wave. Thanks for telling me that. Something to not look forward to. Jim says the moon looks good. There's going to come a point where European flights with the sunset now will be few far between. Obviously with us entering the autumn-winter area, nights are rolling in. Jim says the weather normally does pick up when schools go back. Yeah, fascinating. That is the moon. Fascinating. Right, can we see our destination? The answer is not yet. Carl says red moon looks awesome. Lee says I remember it being a heat wave. It was his birthday last September. So sort of looking in that direction. Nope, still can't see it. But splits on its way. We can go for landing lights. Bring the speed back down again. Still nothing. Nope, same thing. No, that's fine. We'll crack on as we come up to the turn for finals. Replay is open and ready to go. It will sort itself out in a minute. There we go. It sorted itself out. We're all good. Wayne says, I remember Halloween 2013 being a hot one. People walking around in shorts and t-shirts. So here we go. Time to get your landing rating predictions in. Spoiler, probably not best to be hopeful of a buttery landing here. But let's see what you think. Gemma going for a 275. Wayne says Rob says 220. 190 from Wayne. 179 from Carl. Not seeing anything. Oh God. cloudy. It's going to be excellent. Bit of fog by the looks of it. Lewis 220, Jim 199. Let's get that replay mode going. There. I think there. See what happens. David 181. See what we can do. Should lock onto it in a sec. So taking the traffic away just for the landing. See what happens. So we're landing with the moon in front of us too. Right, split in sight. beautiful sort of landing there to come. Just waiting for the aircraft to hit the localizer. It doesn't seem to want to do. Oh, it is now at least. Lee, we'll see you soon. I think we've got the aircraft now catching the localizer. We do indeed. Beautiful that is, look at that. Dead smart. Try to go for a quick stop today. Bit of a crosswind, 12 knots of wind hitting us. See if we can get some butter. Beautiful that is, look at that. Bring the speed back now. Here we go. Let's take it from here. Aircraft is ours.
Retard. Retard.
Go down. Not bad for a first landing with it. So 317. What did Volanta have it down as? 284. Yeah. It did look smoother than it says. But welcome to Split. Let's get ourselves up the other end. Alright, welcome to Split, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to take your personal belongings with you, take all your shit with you. As we park up here, ready to get ourselves out of this stream. Done the best with what we could. So gate 3 or ramp parking spot 3 is what we'll go for. So yeah, not a bad effort really for the first landing with the 319. As we pop her there with the brakes on. And there she is. Okay. Considering, again, first landing, we'll take it for what it is.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair. Low fares, made simple.
Alright, boys and girls. Let's send it on Volanta. And then we'll get ourselves out of here with the replay. So Volanta had us down for 2 hours and 14 minutes tonight. Landing rating of 283. Landing G-force of 1.06. All that's left to do is not
Start
GSX.
engines to request ground services. You need to stop the engines to request ground services. You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
Oh, shut up.
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
Fuck off. Right, here we go.
You need to stop the...
Time for the replay, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for Watford against Plymouth Argyle in the League Cup. Watch along. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Have a wonderful Tuesday. And from us here at the Departure Lounge, it is a very good night. And a bye-bye for now.